BTC dominance is dropping. We can now see BTC dominance is now at 38.7 from what we normally have at 39 point something, almost 40%. Now drop below 39%. Hi guys, good to have you back on the show. I've been down for some days, but you know, what doesn't make you can never break you. Just a small flu and stuff like that has been kicking me down for the past few days, and that's why we've not been dropping the content for the show. But I believe you've been seeing our shorts and you've been seeing our old videos, and I can see our subscribers has been increasing, which I love that. And speaking of subscribers, if one person should believe in you, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people believe in what you're doing, that means you need to keep going. And that is why I want to appreciate close to about 100 subscribers we have on this show, and that motivates me. And even when I was down, I feel like, no, I need to do my research. I need to bring what is going on in the world of crypto investment and trading to you guys, and to let you know that this channel is all about giving you values. It's all about giving you what's best for you in the system. Without further ado, let's check what's going on in the market. But before I do that, if you've not subscribed, you need to do that. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and make sure you watch all these videos, because there's a lot you're going to learn about it, and there's so much gems we're dropping on this channel, and I believe with that we can move the channel further. And like I told you, this is the biggest channel in Africa, because it's going to be the biggest in the world. Trust me. Welcome to Crypto Be 101. My name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and this is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. Like I tell you, if you check our signals back, we've been doing numbers and we've been giving you at least 99.9% accurate signals. The Telegram is out now. The Discord channel is out now. All our social media platforms are out there now. You can go and join and be part of the greatness that's happening in this space. Okay, don't let us waste time. We can see what's happening in Bitcoin. So much noise going on. I call this noise because the market is just up and down. But what's next? What do we need to do next? Stick around while I check the chart out and tell you what we should be expecting or what should happen in the trading and stuff like that. We're going to look at the fear and greed, and we're going to check out some news and stuff like that as we kick on this beautiful show. So without no wasting time, let's check news that are making headlines. We all know about NFT. I've been talking about NFT for so long, but someone just fall a victim. Bill Murray's Ethereum wallet asked for 175k, some say 185k, some say 180k, different news. But all we know and all we can confirm is the news was accurate that his wallet was hacked after the NFT charity auction. And it's what we've been preaching on this show, that you need to be careful out there when it comes to NFT particularly, because the moment a project is out, we have so many scammers, so many people trying to bring out the fake pattern of it and a lot of things like that is not going to drain your own money away from your wallet. So you need to be careful, and that's why you need to join a channel like this to get all this good information we'll be passing across to you every day. Most of the money paid for Murray NFT was stolen, but someone else has already donated replacement for the charity. You understand? In brief, actor and comedian Bill Murray's Ethereum wallet, which is controlled by his business partner, was hacked last night. You understand? Speaking of all this, and that's why you need to be very careful when you're dealing in the crypto space. You need to have the understanding, and you need to know where, what, and when you need to do whatever you need to do in the space, because the regulation is still on. Now let's check another news that's making headline. Bitcoin Ethereum price shaky following mixed US job report. Like I said on Friday, we were waiting for the US job this to happen, but unfortunately we couldn't come to to your screen on Friday because I wasn't feeling fine, but I'm good and better, and I'm back to give you more juicy, more value, more good information that is going to help you in the market. So now Bitcoin price was volatile Friday following the release of data from the Labor Department. Following its trend this week of dipping and diving as investors decide what to do with the riskier asset. All these things are what determine what happens in the macroeconomy, talking about how many people lose their job, how many people gain more job, or how many job was added to the market. And that's part of what determine the balance in the macro economy. At first, biggest cryptocurrency rally after the news showed U.S. employers added 315 jobs in August and pushing the size of the labor force to record high. And the report also showed, however, the job growth has slowed in the U.S. as employers added more than 526 jobs in July. More of that, you can check it out on the news, but that was what happened with the news on Friday. So now some headlines we're just going to look at, because I told you a lot has happened in the past days, but because we couldn't bring it to your view, we were just going to recap all the headlines, even though we're not going to look into it, because we're just going to look into some of that are very important that you need to grab. But we're going to read some headlines so you can understand that, this happened, this is happening, and this is still going to happen in the crypto space, in the trading world, and investment as a whole. So now let's talk about owner of Makona Bitcoin 2TM on the go second round of layout. We have another headline. KlimaDAO engaged TATSE strategies to push Congress to write DOAs into law. And now DeFi speculators are way attribute to token flock to GMX. We have another news. Forget about DeFi summer. NFT Atom is arriving. And we have Ethereum staking pool. Who runs the largest ones? We have Base and more as the news that have been making headlines. And now you can see on these headlines over here also we have LGPix, lesser known Ethereum blockchain for television NFT. Like I told you, Samsung has been trying to come into the NFT, and LG too, they're now trying to do the same. So like I told you, crypto is here to stay, but it's just that we need some regulations, and a lot of things will still have to play before the big boys, the big bands will be confidently or being assured that they can now put their billions, or millions or trillions on the market. But crypto is here to stay, and I'm a believer of one. So you need to get into it now because it's never too late. We have another news. Bitcoin water below 20k. I think we've known that. MicroStrategy with Bitcoin price depressed, looking to lighten to boost user seller says. We know about MicroStrategy, about the tax fraud they've been trying to drag with the guy, but I believe because the guy is so much value in the crypto world, he's invested so much and they believe in it. So I believe he's going to face a lot of things, because when they're trying to fight him and to pull people that are pushing this thing, we're going to see that things like that will be coming up in the news. But as you all know, on this Bitcoin and Breakfast show, we'll be bringing you the best of the best news, the best of the best trading tips, the best of the best chart analysis, fundamental news, market watch. All this will be coming to your views every day on this beautiful show. So you cannot afford to miss out. So you need to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget, turn on the notification bell so you can get the first class information or the good content and value, and the value we'll be bringing to your view every day or every time we bring out something so special to your view. So that's that. We talk about holding tight. We've seen that. And now LG picked lesser Ethereum blockchain for television. The consumer electronic company, which has served on the Ethereum Governing Council since 2020, is bringing NFT to television screen through a platform built on Ethereum network. We have so many network here. We have ETH, we have Solana, we have Polygon. There's another network that LG is trying to look into to bring out their own NFT. And talking about NFT, something big is happening regarding the World Cup that is coming on very soon. Stick around so you can still share the news with me. MicroStrategy with Bitcoin price depressed looking told days. I've talked about this man just saying who transformed a sleepy software firm into a cryptocurrency powerhouse via currently underwater multi-billion-dollar bet on Bitcoin. Like I told you, he's got so much Bitcoin in his portfolio because he believes in crypto so much. And this is one person I believe he will never give up on crypto. And if one person is holding on to his or a crypto, how can crypto go to zero or Bitcoin go to zero? And that's what I keep saying. Bitcoin can never go to zero. We might just experience some insane or unimaginable price happening, but all I believe is crypto is here to stay and everything will be clear in the future. So you can still be part of it. Join now before it's too late. No financial advice anyway. This is just an educational platform and where we share our views on news, on chart analysis, on stuff that we know that needs to clarify people out there and they need to know what they're doing in the crypto space, NFT space, metaverse, and other things happening in trading. So that's a micro strategy. So now let's check out another headlines, because I told you there's so much that's happened the past days. So we're just going to read the headlines and take a look at some news that will feel like you need to understand what's really going on. A range break from Bitcoin could trigger buying in ADA, Atom, Filecoin, EOS this week. We have another, can the government track Bitcoin? And I think I have to do a video on that so you guys can have the understanding and clear picture on, can Bitcoin be traced? Can my wallet be traced? Can this be done? You need to understand that because government are doing a lot of more to be able to trace or track transactions happening on blockchain. And as we all know, blockchain, it's an open source. Everybody can see what's going on the blockchain, see how much has been transferred, because it's like an open ledger where each and everyone can see what's going on. So now, if they see so amount being transferred, they could pick it up and say they want to know where this wallet is going. How and when and how or can they achieve that? I think I'm going to look into that and bring that to your screen as well, so you can have an understanding on how to set up your blockchain wallet, how to set up your own private wallet and centralized exchange, talking about where you need to do your KYC and a lot more about that. So we have some headlines over here: 3 ways to trade Bitcoin and altcoin during the bear market. You can check that. You can check that out as well. So now on this page we have Aka compromised the YouTube channel on South Korea government to promote a crypto scam. Like I told you, crypto space, so much noise, so much thing going on. You need a channel like this. You need to do your own research. You need to know what's going on so you don't fall a victim. And that's why you need to subscribe, like, and share, and join a channel like this where you get all the first class information, good news, market chart, fundamental analysis, and a whole lot of more happening in the space. TATSE sector offering crypto ad regulation amid broad market downturn. Like I said, regulation. Thank God different countries are joining the part of which they're trying to regulate the crypto space, and now Thailand is trying to regulate the ad of crypto, so we don't have too much ads misleading people or confusing people on what to do, where to put their money, and how to reap dividend when it comes to crypto investment. Another headlines: hackers exploit Bimore. We've talked about that. Banners uncover 2 suspects tied to Kyber swap of 265 K hack. We can see that things are now coming up, and this is what I like. They are now like tracing people, catching people through this KYC centralized exchange or through other means that I said I'm going to share on this channel. So you need to subscribe so you do not miss out on the information we'll be giving. Celsius filed to resume withdrawal for selected customer. We know Celsius have been having problems, and they were even filing bankruptcy and stuff like that, and a lot of their customers they've been sued to court, and now they're trying to find a way to resume withdrawals for selected customers. But if you may ask me, why selected customers? If I have my money with you, if A is able to take out his money, I should be able to get my own money as well. So that's a more. And another big news I want to talk about is crypto.com. Okay, I'm going to go to that one. Cardano most ambitious upgrade final has confirmed launch date. ADA is doing the most. We all know that. And I vitally believe crypto volatility will stabilize like gold, and like I said, when the regulation comes in, when people have a clear information about what's going on in the market, I believe the volatility definitely will later balance, but not now in the next few weeks, because we still need a lot of adoptions to be done in the crypto space. We need you and I to accept it. We need the government to finish with the regulation and stuff like that and accept it. We need the big boys, the big banks, the stakeholders, and a whole lot of people to accept this thing. And once that is done, I think the volatility is going to reduce and we're going to see it stabilize like gold, like I said. And I think that is true. So the big news I have for you today is Crypto.com. I believe so much in them last week when I heard they were going to strike a deal of about $500 million with the famous tournament, soccer tournament, UEFA Champions League. But to my surprise, I heard now they back out of the sponsorship deal. Why? I don't really know, but I just feel like we need to check that out and still know why. And I believe that news last week could have pushed the token a little bit a little bit up. But now with this news, now we might see something dripping down from the token. We're going to look at the chart also to give you the insight on what you should be expecting concerning the Crypto.com issue. Citing legal issue facing in some European countries, Singapore headquartered Crypto.com has backed out of a 495 million sponsorship deal with Union of European Football Association, that's UEFA Champions League. And the regulation issue behind scrapping of the deal is the cryptocurrency company that offers trading, DeFi, and wallet service, among others, was set to replace Russian oil major Gazprom as a sponsor for the next 5 seasons up to 2027. UEFA ditched the deal with Gazprom in March after Russia invasion of Ukraine, media report. So Crypto.com just had to back up because of some regulation that has been happening in the Europe. But I still believe they're still going to look into it and they're still going to try and do more, because I feel like I said last week, they're pushing edges, and with that, I believe the company could do better in the future. And like I said, I'm still looking into bagging some of their token as my as an investment in my portfolio. So in the nearest future, imagine you're getting something for 0.012 and now becomes, or 0.12 and now becomes $300 or a larger number when it comes to amount. So I'm still going to look into it. I don't have anyone here, and this is not financial advice by any means. I am just trying to share some information with you. Do your own research, get the knowledge, 1 + 1, and know what you need to do in the market. So that's that on the news. And now we need to check what's happening in the fundamental news for this week, so we can know what we need to prepare for as well, like we always do every week. And you can see for the past 2 weeks now, you can see the news we've been talking about that will come up has always been has always been important. And that's why taking a look at the fundamental news is very important. It's not what you can just turn your eye, because those are news that regulate the macroeconomies. Even though you have a way of looking at your chart and you don't believe in this when you're trading, but you still need to know what's going on in the macroeconomy, so it can help you have a clear picture of, oh, this could happen, that could happen, okay, let me take trade, don't let me take trade, let me relax, let me do this and that. So like we always know, Monday is always quiet when it comes to news. We have so much news, but not much important news. We only have OPEC JMMC meeting as what I'm seeing as an important news today. And tomorrow, we're going to be seeing cash rate, RBA statement that's talking about AUD interest rate. We're going to be talking about USD ISM service PMI. And we're also going to be looking at GDP of AUD. That's on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about monetary policy report hearings. We're going to be looking at BOC rate statement, overnight rate. We're going to be looking at FOMC master's peak. We're going to be seeing a lot of this happening during the week. And also on Thursday, we're going to see RBA government law will speak. We're going to see main refinancing rate. We're going to be looking at monetary policy statement, ECB press conference, Fed Chair Powell speak. We're going to have Powell speak on Thursday again. We know whenever this man is coming to the screen to say something, we need to be very careful. We need to always be ready and watch whatever we're doing in the market. So I think on Thursday is going to be important. And on Friday, we're going to have CAD, that's card employment change, card unemployment rate. And we're going to be having FOMC members speak with the USD and a whole lot of more. So all these are what we'll be looking at this week. So I think we have so much fundamental news, and we might see market moving up and down, so much volatile when it comes to crypto trading and all of that. But for you to know what's going on and for you to get a clear picture of what and when or how you're going to trade in the market, subscribe to the channel now, like, share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because we'll be dropping all this video time to time. And don't forget, this is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, and it's coming to your view every day on this channel. So that's that on the fundamental. Let's quickly check excuse me, let's quickly check the market watch out like we normally do on this show. After checking out the news, know what's going on in the news, know what the fundamental news is all about, we also like to check out the market watch so we can see how these coins have been performing. Maybe some have dropped below 100, some have made it up to top 100s, and you could now do your own research and see which of these coins or which of this project you could bag your money on. So right now we can see market cap of cryptocurrency is trading at 975 billion. And you know, if you could remember, I told you the moment we fall below trillion, we're going to pull down a bit, and we saw that happen. Now we're having ranging, and the moment we're able to break it up again, I think we're going to see the market appreciating when it comes to market cap. And in the last 24 hours we have 50 billion trading. This is very low. For past week now, we've been having about 60 to 70, now dropped to 65 to 60. Now we're having 50 in the past 24 hours. But mind you, it was weekend, so maybe we're going to see more volume between today and tomorrow. Stick to the channel to know more of that. And BTC dominance is dropping. We can now see BTC dominance is now at 38.7 from what we normally have at 39 point something, almost 40%, now drop below 39%, but it's still the king, if you may ask me. If it's been dominating the market about 38.7% out of 100%, I think Bitcoin still remain the king. But don't forget, Ethereum merge is coming up very soon, and a lot of news has been going around in the market. Please don't get yourself confused about the news. The Ethereum merge is just moving from proof of work to proof of stake. I don't know if you understand. So yes, it's something great, it's something massive for the crypto world, especially for Ethereum. But what I'm trying to say is we've had so many proof of stake and didn't do better than BTC. So please don't get confused with the hype, don't get confused with the whatever they're saying. We all believe in Bitcoin, ETC, crypto market, but do your own research. Make sure you get the first class information, know what you're doing before you can dabble into anything. Until the merge happens, we're going to know what's going to happen in the ETH, and we are here to give you the chart analysis, fundamental news about it, and stuff that we believe is going to benefit our viewer, because this platform, it's all about giving values to you, and we will never stop until we see we're satisfied, giving so much value, good information, and so much more to you guys. So now we can see the markets, whatever. Let's now check what's trending. We can see ETH is trending, Pancake Swap is trending, Corner Chain and all of this are trending when we talk about cryptocurrency that are making waves today. And now let's quickly check the coins and how they've been doing. We can see on BTC is trading at 19,759 as I'm talking to you, down 0.29% in the last 7 days, 0.15% in the last 24 hours, and down 0.28% in the last 1 hour. And ETH, it has appreciated 7.9% in the last 7 days, 0.65% in the last 24 hours, 0.0% down in the last 1 hour. Now let's check out crypto.com as our altcoin today, but we can see other coin. Binance has been down. Binance stablecoin has been okay. Its stablecoin is $1 to 1 per coin, stuff like that. Cardona appreciated 13% in the last 7 days, and 24 hours has been good, but the last 1 hour has been red. So let's check out crypto.com because they back out of the this, and let's see what has happened. Okay, we can see in the last 7 days it's appreciated about 0.50, that's 0.49%. In the last 24 hours we can see 0.29, and we can see it's been down 0.58 in the last 1 hour. Let's quickly check what's happening on that top 100 coin so we can know what's really going on. And on the top 100 today we have QTUMA appreciated about 5% in the last 7 days. We have Gates token dropping in the last 7 days, in the last 24 hours, even in the last 1 hour has been dropping. We have Cardano has dropped to 106, and we can see now XDC network, this is another network, now appreciated to 103, but it's been down 0.45% in the last 7 days, 0.03% in the last 24 hours, and 0.26 in the last 1 hour. So I think that's what we have for you on the market watch. And let's check what's happening in the NFT start. We can see in our NFT, we can see what's going on. But APH is now number 7. We now have CryptoPunks at number 9. So you can check out the NFTs too, but do your own research before you put your money on any project. Know what the roadmap is all about, the vision, the mission, and who is behind the project, so you can be safe when you are investing. And to know much about NFTs and stuff that you need to put your money on, you can stick to the channel, subscribe, like, and share, because we'll be bringing more of this to your view as time goes on. So that's that on the market watch. Now let's check what's been happening in the chart. You know, we can see, I told you, so much noise in the market, so much noise. I call this noise. You see all these, I call them noise. Why? Because it's a structure breaking another structure, forming another structure. So all these are just so much noise, but that's the reason why you're on this channel, because we're going to analyze the market, tell you that this is what is going to happen, or this is what has happened, if you should buy, sell, or just stay out of the market and what, because sometimes patience is just the key when you are trading. You don't need to be in a rush. So like we all know, last week I told you we're going to have the market do this movement, come down to here, moving, then hoping it's going to break this zone, but since then it has not broken this zone. But you know what has been happening in the market? What has been happening is it has not formed this triangle kind of, you understand? And now when you look at it now, we can now say we're having a structure being formed within this line, while we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's why we're seeing the market rallying around and pull down. So what I believe is this could now be turned to our first yellow if we break this zone, and we're going to have this as our second yellow according to this line. You see, oh sorry about my drawings. Let me show you. According to this line, you see, market that line, and in this line you can see we have it like this. 1, we have 2, 3, 4, then we have our 5 here. Then now we're having the drop. Then I expect the market to either break this point down. So now we need to be careful. If we want to take a trade on Bitcoin as I speak right now, what you need to do is you need to excuse me, let me delete all of this so you can understand what I'm about to tell you now, because this is very, very important, because this is where we make money. It's very, very important. You need to have a clear understanding about it. So now, like I said, the main point we need to look at, we've been waiting for the structure to happen here, but now what it turned into is now this kind of triangle shape where we have the market move in inside it, and we can now say these are 1, 2, 3, 4, these are 5, because you can see there's a fake out above the trend line. Then we come inside the trend line back, and now where do you need to put the buy, where do you need to put the sell? You just need to know you put the buy over here, you put the sell over here. Then if we break here, we're going to have structure like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is the main point. If you don't break this point, we're going to see the market pull down, or we're going to see the market do some do some rally, go up, come back and test here, then shoot up. So you put your sell below here and you buy above this point, or probably you sit back and wait till we break this zone, because that's when we're going to have a very clear and good stand that, oh, this is now a buy. And for more of this, you need to stick to the channel. We're going to drop in depth about the chart for you, so you can really understand what's going on in the market. But that's that on BTC. BTC has been raging after the drop, and it's been creating what will I call it, a structure inside this triangle we're seeing. And now we have a fake out, so now we could have our 1, 2, then we have our break off. So you need to put yourself below here, and if you're going to have a continuation, you need to put your buy above this point, because we failed to break this point, and now we now create a structure inside this zone. So that's that on BTC. For more chart analysis, stick to the channel, subscribe, because we'll be dropping Let's Trade It, where we look into the chart and properly, dissect and analyze it very well for you guys, so you have the clear picture of what is really going on in the BTC. So without no wasting time, let's check out ETH USD. Like we all know, the merge is coming. A lot of news about ETH. You can see the line I dropped the other time. I told you wait to buy here around this point. That if you buy around this point, it could shoot up. So we have the market going there. But to me, for ETH, if you ask me what's going on ETH right now, this is what I'm going to tell you. Not financial advice anyway. Just trying to analyze the market. I think we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe this is our 5. So I'm expecting the market. I'm expecting ETH to pull down more to somewhere like this. If we break here, we have continuation. If we fail to break this point, we have the market turn back and move ahead. So right now, if you want to buy ETH, I think you need to wait a bit. Let the ETH pull down a bit to this point. This is the perfect place you can buy, because we have the structure already, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, I have the structure done over here. So now that's why we have this pullback, you see, and now kind of structure, all this small structure that's coming. So I believe market should pull down to this point, you see. Then probably we have zoom off, or we have continuation. But I think if you want to buy ETH, you can buy ETH at this point, so you can have a stop loss here, because the moment we break here, we know the market is coming down. But if you don't have a short, you can wait for market to do whatever it to do, probably retest here, then you take a short to come down and take some profit. That's that on ETH. But I think ETH right now, I'm still expecting ETH to come down a little bit more, because it has completed a small cycle for me. A cycle, but a small one with a nice structure, like this. You see this, you see this, you see this, you see this, then we have this. Sometimes we normally have what we call liquidity grab, which can happen. We have it going like this to get the liquidity grab, then drop. But it's always good to be patient to buy when the market is a bit cheaper and lesser. You don't want to buy when it's expensive, then it starts dropping and you lose all your money. So you need to be patient when it comes to ETH. So I feel if I want to get into ETH, I'm going to be patient, wait for it to pull down to this point, look for an entry, then I bag my money on it. And if I want to buy, I'd rather wait, let it create a structure, or probably let's say this structure is being formed, then I'll wait to put my buy above this, or even to be nice, I'll put it here. You see, so if you break here, I know I can buy more ETH. But as far as we see under here, we have this drop and we have this thing created. This didn't break this part. I believe ETH should still come down like this. Sorry about the chart. I'm just trying to explain to you. So now, and to know more about this, to understand what we're saying, so it doesn't look like we're just saying we're speaking gibberish. If you want to learn how to trade, how to analyze the chart better like this, or how to invest in the crypto space or to trade normally, go to www.instacash. Go to www.instacashfx.com and apply for free training, whereby we call you in batches and train you for free, and you might even get a free funding if you're one of the best students, and I believe you don't want to miss that. So now let's go to CRO, like I promised that we're going to check CRO USDTR because of them backing out of the Champions League. So let's see. You can see, I believe this you see right here was the reason, happened because of the backouts in Champions League. You can see this spike move there, then started dipping down. So now are we supposed to buy crypto.com token now? I will tell you no, because I told you we have a structure being formed. Oh, even here, I remember last week I told you we have a structure being formed. We didn't break this part, but inside this we now have 1, 2, 3. We're having the 4. Let me zoom this to see if we break it. We didn't break it, so I'm expecting probably the market to push down also at crypto.com. Then I'll look for a structure there where I can buy some token. But in case I'm thinking, okay, I want to look at the market, I can wait and let the market at least break above this point. Then I can know that, okay, probably we'll be having something nice to do with crypto.com. So that's the outcome we'll be checking for you today. And without no wasting our time, thanks for hanging out with me. Let's quickly check the fear and greed. The fear and greed today is 23, extreme fear. And I told you when it's extreme fear, that's when you need to buy. And now if the market is dropping, it's an opportunity for you to buy more so we can have that bullish movement. So if you've not subscribed to our channel, please go do so. Subscribe to the channel, like our videos, share with people, and also turn on the notification bell so you can be part of the greatness and what has been happening on this show, because this is Bitcoin and Breakfast show and you don't want to miss out on the value, good information we've been sharing on this show so far. Thanks to all our subscribers, thanks to all our viewers, and as we grow day in, day out, we promise to keep to what we'll be giving to you, which is value, good information, and knowledge about crypto space, trading, investment, NFT, metaverse, and a whole lot more regarding crypto space and trading in general. So to check what's trending, you can check what's trending on Twitter, or you can follow us on our social handles. We're on TikTok, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Snapchat, and we're on Twitter as well. You can follow us and check what's trending as we share it to you guys as time goes on. And don't forget to join the Telegram channel, the Discord channel, because days are now where we'll be dropping some gems immediately for traders, for people that want to learn 1 or 2 things. But on this show, we'll be bringing the value, good information, talking about news, market watch, and a lot of more to your ears. Thank you so much for hanging with me for this episode. It's a bit lengthy, but it's because we have to cover a lot of things we didn't cover on Friday because I wasn't feeling good. But I'm better now, I'm sounder, and I'm ready to bring the best and the best, to give you the best of the best information, to bring the best value to your views, and to tell you or to analyze the chart in a different way that no one has ever done before. Until I catch you tomorrow on another fantastic episode of this show, I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazim, and this is Bitcoin and Breakfast show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. Peace.